Hello everyone, I am Cornelius and this is my geekdom. I am here to bring you some Skyrim engine Enderal. It's a weird game thing. It's a modded Skyrim that is completely different. It's not Skyrim at all. It's just using the Skyrim engine but Enderal. But with like a new world, new everything. It looks amazing. I haven't played it, so I am just hoping I can share my first playthrough of this game with you guys, because let's be honest, this looks fantastic. Anyways, enough talking, let's get started. I am somewhat worried that it might crash it sometimes because it is a modded game. It's not the original Skyrim, it's completely different. But I don't think that's gonna happen, so yeah. I have to talk to Dad. He says he has something important to tell me.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Shit, man, if my dad looks like that, I wonder what I'm gonna grow up to look like. Mommy? Hello? Mommy?
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and my sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us.
What?
You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
I didn't kill them.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened.
Dad?
And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born.
Dad?
Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like
Dad.
you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Shit.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know. Maybe. But even if I do, what difference does it make?
None, you're right. But who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Me too. But we're gonna pay our debt as soon as we've earned some money over there.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Originating out of the barren steppe-like continent Rizel, the Rizian bear the stamp of a splitted people. While the nomadic natives in the steppe maintain their pantheistic traditions, the coastal inhabitants regard those as primitive. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it right now. The struggle for recognition is a full-fledged part of the civilized world. As secluded people, the inhabitants of Belt of Kyle are said to have a reclusive mind. Kanine are deemed as blessed businessmen. A rumor that can be ascribed to Blue Island Coalition, which is Vin's biggest trading company, is located among other things. The Cornarians originate from a desert continent which is said to be both barren and inhospitable. At the same time, it is also known as the cradle of the science and mysticism culture. While many foreign cultures admire Huagra for its advanced culture, they are often deemed as heretical and immoral, especially on religious continents like Enderal. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to go through the entire character creation process because I want you guys to know what all the options are. Except for I'm not going to go through this whole thing because I like this look right here. But yeah. I like this. My character's gonna be a warrior mage hybrid. Okay, there you go. That's my character's appearance. I think it's pretty good. I like the, yeah, the hair is really nice. I hope they port that to the vanilla game. Okay, everyone, so this has been about 15 minutes. I'm going to try and make this the end of the video, just because it's better for a lot of things. But in the next video, I will show you the character appearance and name my character. But for now, I just like to say this game looks amazing, and you guys should all stay swifty. Peace.